Hi, and welcome to our series on health psychology. We are seeing how different exercises help improve mental health. This is an initiative of second year MSc Clinical Psychology students of the Christojanti College, Bangalore. Today, I will be talking upon the benefits of resistance training exercises. My name is Sujana Chatterjee, and I am 21 MPSL 56. Resistance of the body impacts resistance of mind. Resistance is the ability to bounce back. Resistance, in case of mind, is talking about how after taking a bad stressful event or going through a bad stressful event, how quickly we are able to recover and return to our optimal level of functioning. Resistance, in terms of body, means the ability to repair one's body cells or parts as quickly as possible to return to previous level of functioning or even better. As we all know that exercising is based upon this particular factor, as we are ripping apart the muscles and then they are joining back, the cells of the muscles are joining back in a more strong way. The idea behind resistance training is helping one's mental health arise from the mind body relation theories. When our physical capacity to resist increases, so does our mental resistance. Strength training is increasingly promoted for many of its health related benefits, including a lower risk of to cause any kind of mortality, fewer cardiovascular events, heart attack, stroke, etc., improved body composition, better glucose metabolism, and insulin sensitivity. Now, let us focus on how can resistance training help with mental health. So, the claims that were made in the paper are improved memory, improved executive function control, lessen depressions, lessens chronic fatigue, improves the quality of sleep, improves cognition, less anxiety, and improves self esteem. Now, let us look at it all one by one. Now, let's look at how resistance training improves brain cognition. Cognition refers to brain's processing ability to obtain knowledge through experience and the senses. Cognition research attempts to determine how we transform events and experiences into stored memory, which can be helpful for our mental and physical tasks, especially executive functioning. One of the most profound effects of resistance training is the marked improvement in memory and memory related tasks. Additionally to it, appears that improved executive functioning is one of the major benefits from resistance practices, according to the paper written by Anderson Hanley and his colleagues in the year 2010, as well as cardiovascular exercises, according to Colcom and his colleagues in 2003. Now let's look at its impact on depression. In life, most people feel saddened or depressed at times due to the life's changes and as the reaction to losses in life. According to O'Connor, Herring, and Carvalho's paper, there were 18 studies that examined the effects of resistance training in person with symptoms of depression that has given a mixed result. Several studies show positive effect from resistance exercises, while others show little to no change in depression. Four studies investigated the effects of resistance training with clinically diagnosed depressed adults. Let us look at the other factors that we discussed in our first slide. Other factors that involve chronic fatigue, self-esteem, and sleep deprivation. Let's start with fatigue. About 25% of the US population experiences persistent fatigue and chronic fatigue in an elevated rate than other adults lasting with medical illnesses. A strength training is only intervention results into a large improvement in chronic fatigue. Exercise is even more beneficial than drug or cognitive based intervention. Self-esteem is highly associated with positive physical and mental well-being. Resistance training has been shown to improve self-esteem in healthy young adults and older adults, as well as in people with cancer, cardiac rehabilitation, and depression patient populations. Sleep deprivation is associated with cognitive impairment, mental illness, hypertension, obesity, cardiovascular diseases, stroke, daytime sleeplessness, motor vehicle accidents, and diminished quality of life. Physical activity. Physically active people usually have healthy sleep patterns and lower risk of sleep apnea. People with sleep disorders show a 30% improvement in sleep from a regular resistance training intervention. This marks the end of my exploration in resistance training having applications in health psychology. I hope you liked the video. Please watch the other videos on our YouTube channel to learn more about health psychology. This is Sujana Chatterjee signing off.